Okay, so we're going to look at Crossada and blocking with 2 sticks against 1 stick. And we'll talk about what Crossada is and what it isn't. When he throws an angle 1 at me, I do not just bring my sticks together like this and meet it, the dreaded X block. These sticks are moving past each other. And this increases the stopping power when they meet like that and knocks it off of its path, creates this bubble that it bounces off of. As well as with the open Crossada. The previous one was closed. The open Crossada, again, they're going past each other. Now, it's important to realize also that when the sticks are in motion in defense, they can flow more smoothly, directly, with less time wasted and less energy expended, flow into offense. So you, not necessarily blurring the lines, well, actually we're going to get to that too, but the line between defense and offense in terms of motion, which is continuous motion. He throws an attack, and it's here. I'm hitting, he throws another one, whatever it happens to be, yeah. So you can do it without any delays, without any stopping, start, stop, start. People do that, start, stop. Fighting doesn't allow you to stop, start, stop, and start. The weapon is in motion. Now, another thing to think about is that over time, when you train, this way you acquire what I call an aggressive defense, an assertive defense, which is a defense that looks more like, or just as much like attacking his weapon as it is. You don't think about it as just receiving, like he's throwing. I don't think of myself as hiding behind my stick. What I think of is his stick is coming, boom, I pick that off and I continue hitting. Even if I don't meet it with 2 sticks, he comes back, boom, I pick it off and hit. So the form of my deflection would not differ greatly from if I were just hitting something or someone. So it's more like the same mindset of targeting his weapon the way you would target parts of his body when you attack. That is stick fighting. Too often what people do is they try to approach this with a strictly self-defense mindset, and they sort of maybe don't realize or forget the roots of these arts are in warfare, or in fighting, not just self-defense, like I just want to not get hit and get away somehow. I'm not saying that's a bad goal. I'm just saying it's not always attainable. You can't always, if you face an opponent that's very aggressive, you may not be able to just defend yourself and get away. You have to fight. You have to know how to fight. You have to know how to do damage. But to be able to do damage, you got to be in position to do damage. And I got news for you. When he throws an attack, and I'm always on this really defensive, like fading, retreating, receding kind of mindset, that's not going to put me in position with the footing and the weight commitment leading into him to hit him. So it's not going to work out. You're not going to be able to turn it around and be able to attack. Whereas if I'm here, he's attacking, I'm like, deflect, hit, Now, my posture, my both physical and psychological posture for this is toward hitting him as soon as that stick goes by. I treat his attacks as if there's some kind of a temporary, nuisance or impediment, and I get past those and hit him. That's the fighter's mindset, and that's going to pay off a lot more. It's going to work a lot better. So once again, quick recap: the Crossada is not an X block. That's nothing like that in Filipino martial arts. That's carrying over from some idea of empty hand X block or what people do with other weapons and other systems. Not Filipino martial arts system. So he throws in one. I got the open. And see, it just continues right into attack, and then eventually it's indistinguishable. He hits, and I'm like, and comes back, attacking, and okay, just hit whatever you want. Hit. Okay. Right? And so I'm just ready to follow up. And that would even go for a single stick, where anytime, even if I have 2 sticks in my hand, this is not to say you would always meet it with a Crossada. It's just to say that when I'm doing it dynamically, not statically. But even with 2 sticks in my hand, he throws one, I can meet it like this and hit and go right into this in a while. I can do an umbrella and hit like this. If he throws a 1, I can do a backhand and then follow immediately with a forehand, which means structurally I beat him because he's only got 1 strike coming from that side. And I met him with this so that this was open to hit. Okay, so this is one way you can stack up attacks against his one weapon at a time.